Hello, my dear energetic, joshful students. I'm very sure that you have already filled out your NSEP forms. And if you're still waiting, today is the last day. And I come here to remind you that today is the last day you have to fill out the forms. Now, the purpose of this video is to make sure that every student who is in 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade fills out the NSEP form. See, the little story behind this video is last year I was so confident that all my students have already filled NSCP forms, and I assumed that. So, in the month of November, on the day of exam, in the evening, when I contact all my students, I was surprised and I was shocked to know that seven students hadn't even filled the forms. And I was very hopeful for getting a high score. I mean, they were so brilliant, intelligent, so I was really shocked. I mean, what stopped them? Why did they not fill the form? And the reasons actually were equally surprising. And this has happened in the past also with a few students. And I do not want to repeat that story. I would like everybody to fill out the form. So today we'll talk about how to overcome five hesitations. These are the main five hesitations, most common hesitations that students have, and why they do not fill the form. So they're hesitant to fill the form. So let's talk about it. So first of all, my name is Bhavdeep Sethi, and I have been converting so many physics haters to physics lovers. And I always say, physics को रट्टा मारोगे तो physics बुरा मान जाएगी. Physics is all around you. The best way to learn physics is go out in nature, explore physics. Now, first things first, the exam is on 24th of November 8:30 a.m. Obviously, there are other exams, biochemistry, junior science, and astronomy. We are talking about the physics exam that is on 24th of November, Sunday, 8:30 a.m. The dates were out long back, and today, September 14. Check your calendar. Today is September 14, and today is the last day to fill the form. If you have not filled the form, this is the website you go to, Indian Association of Physics Teachers. Go there, Google it, just Google NSEP form. You'll land there, fill out the form. It takes literally 5 to 10 minutes, but I would say take 15 minutes. Do not make any mistake in filling out this form, because if you make any mistake, that might make you regret later on. So do not be in rush. Take out 15 to 20 minutes, maybe aram se fill out the form. Now, again, talking about the eligibility criteria, I have made a lot of videos on that. So, but honestly, 11th and 12th, if you're in 11th and 12th, you have to fill out this form. If you're in 10th grade, you might have options, you may not have options. I've made other videos on those. So, top hesitations based on my conversation with students, why did they not fill out the form? Why were they hesitant to do so? Number one was it's too late. So they said, okay, September आ गया, August आ गया, maybe for some of them, and up to late ho gaya. I have not even started. So it's too late. So that's why I did not fill the form. And the second reason was that it's a difficult exam. So I tried to study for that and I found that it is difficult. So there's no point in filling out the form. Why waste my time and energy? Another was that it's not worth it. And this was very surprising reason for me. Like when students said NSCP is just another exam, kind of selection to hona hi nahi hai mera, so it's not worth putting effort and energy over there. Now another reason was students said I don't have resources to prepare for it. I would like to give this exam, but there are no resources. I don't have money to pay the high fee that the teachers charge. I don't have books available right now. I live in a remote area. I live in a small town. The books are not available there. There are not good teachers here. So these were the reasons. And then came the last one. It will affect my school or board performance. So many students thought if I prepare for NSEP, it is going to reduce my score in my school exam and board exam. So these were the top five reasons or the hesitations that students had in the past. And I would like you to overcome them right now. Fill out the form today. So reason number one was it's too late. Seriously. I mean, the best time to start was yesterday, but the next best time is now. Obviously, see, it's a common sense here. Had you started yesterday, when I say yesterday, I don't literally mean yesterday, I mean in the past. Had you started earlier, obviously it would have been better. You had enough time to clear those concepts. Anything, I mean, it's not just for an exam. You prepare for something. Had you started in the past, you would have more time to prepare, you would have performed better maybe. But let's say you did not start in the past. So what's the best option available right now? The best option available right now is to start now. If you think the other option, which is don't even start, no, that's not an option. Because as they say, you miss 100% of the shots that you do not take. As in, let's say you try for something 10 times, maybe you will fail 9 times and maybe succeed once, or maybe it may happen that you will fail 10 out of 10. That's okay. But if you don't even try, you're guaranteed to fail 10 out of 10, right? So that's the whole point. So let's say you did not start in the past. There's no harm in starting now, as in right now. As soon as you end this video, you fill out the form, start doing it right now. You may not excel as much as, but I have made other videos on it. So preparing for this exam itself is a big teacher. You're going to learn a lot in the journey. Okay, you did not start 1 year back. That's okay. You still have good 2 months right now. It's actually more than 2 months because exam is end of November. It's we are sitting in middle of September. So you have more than 2 months. Whatever concepts you will clear, they are going to help you in the long run. Maybe you don't fit in the criteria of qualifying for the Indian Physics Olympiads. That's okay. Okay, I've made videos on those. So best time was yesterday, but the next best is right now. Now the second hesitation was it is a very difficult exam. Many students think, okay, Olympiad itself is a big difficult exam. Now this being a Sarkari Olympiad, which is like really it's a national level Olympiad where you compete at your state level, then national, and then you go to international level. Obviously, there are stages here. So many people are hesitant thinking यार इतना मुश्किल है फायदा क्या टाइम वेस्ट करने से. So let's overcome these. So think about when you were born. Maybe you don't remember, but you can speak to your parents, your grandparents, your uncle, aunts, or maybe your elder siblings or neighbors. I mean, you they will tell you that when you were born and they started making you walk, you were really challenged with that. You thought you were falling down again and again. So they would hold your hand and they would make you, they will teach you how to walk. And obviously, you may not remember that, but on that day when they were starting to make you walk, your brain was thinking this is very difficult because you fell down, you may have got hurt. Your brain thought it is a difficult activity to walk, but really, do you think it was? Similarly, when you started to learn bicycle, I mean, this is something you might remember that you fell down. Had you given up that day, you would have never been able to ride the bicycle, right? Or maybe you never tried, you would have never learned it. So on the first day of learning bicycle, you definitely thought it's a very challenging task, it is difficult task. But definitely it wasn't. By the way, I ride my bicycle every day. I encourage everybody to ride bicycles. It's I love it. I mean, why go to gym, pay for the gym, and just sit inside air conditioned room and sweat in there? Go out in nature, use your bicycle. Okay, that's not something related to today's topic, maybe some other day. Now then when you came to your school, you thought the table of 7 was difficult. Just number 7 is a random choice there. You may pick table 13 or whatever. I mean, when they started making you learn multiplications, remember how you thought 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 threes are 21, and then you started getting confused and you thought, okay, how do people memorize these tables? And definitely I am not for memorization, but I'm just telling you, when you learned multiplication or maybe even division of multiplications, those kind of mathematics, you thought it is difficult. It was not difficult. So down the line, when you think about it, things start seeming like, oh, that's so easy. Why did even I think it was difficult? And same goes with NSEP exam. You right now might think that it is difficult. Down the line, it will happen like one of these things. Once you give this exam, you will actually see it is easy. No, see, students, many times students say, okay, sir, आप तो बड़ी-बड़ी बातें कर लेते हो, क्या मजाक कर रहे हो? NSEP तो difficult है. What are you talking about? Is it like, how can you compare riding a bicycle with NSEP exam? I'm not saying they are same, but all I'm saying is something that you think is difficult now, it is actually not difficult. Let's look at the numbers. Numbers speak for themselves. Look at this. So, based on past year's data, number of questions, in easy, medium, difficult, we categorize them. So, exam is 216 marks. 87 marks worth of questions fell under easy. When I say easy, literally easy, like 15, 20, 30 seconds wale questions. Those are the ones I'm calling easy. So there were 87 marks of questions that were easy. Coming to medium level, 57 marks. Add those up, see how much you score. If you're able to score easy and medium, 14, 1, 144 marks. And you might think 144 out of 216 is not a big number. Let me tell you. So if you have followed my other videos, this is how the calculation is done. So what they do is students give exam. So top 10 students, I mean the top 10 school students, they take the average of those. So last year the average was roughly 200. Let's make it easy. So basically the top 10 students who scored, maybe somebody scored this, they take the average of that, they come up with this number. No, 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 no. If you score 80% of this average or above, like 280% of that is 160, I'm just rounding off to make it simpler. So top 10 students scored 200 marks on an average. Take 80% of that, that's 160. If you score 159, 160, whatever, and above, you are qualified in the top 300 students in the country. You go to compete at Indian Physics Olympiad. I'm so excited, my tongue is slipping right now. So think about it. Out of 216 marks, if you were to score 160 marks, look at what we are talking about here. If you had solved a few difficult also, you fit. And then there is minimum admissible score, obviously. So another huge news here for you. So you might think, okay, 160 के ऊपर तो बहुत students score करते हैं. No. So remember how they want to select 300 students. By the way, this year it has changed. They'll select 400, but that's another story. So they want to pick up top 300, and they did not get 300 students scoring more than this. So in other words, less than 300 students were able to solve this. Means if you were able to do this, you are qualifying. And then to fill in the seats, they have the state quotas and all those. So that's another video. But my whole point is it is not difficult exam. You can do it. Now, hesitation number three is it's not worth it. I mean, why should I spend time and energy to give this exam? What's the usage? I mean, this is not like giving me admission anywhere. Maybe I'll not even qualify. So forget medal. I'm just wasting time. It's not worth it. So the point is, it's not worth it until you understand the value it brings. So for anything, I mean, it's like until you know the value of anything, it's worthless. Only when you try to explore the utility of that, that's when you come to know what is the worth of it. I have made videos on this telling you why NSCP is worth it. I'll quickly go over that. First of all, this is your chance to go to Team India. So think about when we go to Olympics and we are so proud of it. Even if our team at Olympics does not win a medal, we are proud of those athletes. If an athlete from your city goes into Indian team, think about the pride of the city. And that's the first thing we are talking about here. You have an opportunity to represent India in the International Physics Olympiad. But that's like three stages down the line. But let's say you didn't qualify even for the second stage. Then, if you're in top 1% in your state, wherever you reside right now, if you're in top 1% of your state, then you get a merit certificate, and it's not a piece of paper. It has a weight not as in grams or kilograms. It carries its own weight. You take that certificate to any of your interviews, it has its own merit value. Plus, obviously, if you're preparing for NSEP exam, you're clearing your concepts. I mean, do you really not see it as worth it? Clearing the laws of motion, clearing the concepts of electromagnetism, and some difficult things like centripetal forces or rotational motions. Right. So it is worth it. Definitely, it is worth it. Then another hesitation is that many students say, I don't have resources. I live in a area where I don't have teachers. I live in an area where I don't have these books. I don't agree with you. I do not agree with you. Resources are everywhere. You just need to look around. So let's say we go back in time, 25 years back, 20 years back, or maybe 10 years back. I would have taken that excuse When I was in school, this might be an excuse. Not today anymore. In the world of internet, what resource are you talking about? What is not available? Everything is available around you. Just Google for it. It's there. It's here. It's not that it's here. It's here. Vedantu Olympiad School. It's all free. Come on, we make so many videos here. There is so much of resource available for free. You don't even have to pay. So that is not an excuse for you. You have 2.5 months from now, roughly. You have to start preparing right now. Now, the last one that I get is it will affect my school and board score. So many, not many, but few students and parents think, अगर NSEP की तैयारी कर ली, then it is going to reduce my school exam scores because I'll not be focusing on my school syllabus. I mean, to this, my answer is obviously, are you really serious? I mean, are you serious? Are you telling me that you're going to prepare for NSCP exam and you're going to clear your concepts of laws of motion or work energy or gravitation, and you're saying by clearing those concepts you're going to reduce your school exam scores? I mean, I don't buy that. I really don't buy that. So stop kidding. I mean, this is not a serious excuse. If this is the excuse you were thinking, this is not an excuse. So long story short, can you do it? Yes, you can do it. You will do it if you have commitment and josh. So fill out the form right now, students. Please, I encourage you. Only few more hours to go. Do not waste this opportunity. The fee is only 300 rupees. With the processing charges, they will charge you 306 rupees. I mean, seriously, 306 rupees. You fill out the form. If you prepare even a little for it, you do not lose anything. Your concepts are clear. They are going to help you in the long run. So start right now. Take the first step. Begin with a step and conquer with determination. Take your step, fill out the form right away. So let's take that step right now. Please pledge me in the chat box, in the comment box, that you have to tell me, I have filled the form, or you say, I'm going to fill the form in next 1 hour. Pledge, please. Everybody pledge in the, if you're watching this live right now, in the comment box, in the chat box, I mean, and if you are watching the recording here after a few hours, maybe, and still it's not midnight, then you give me a pledge that you're going to fill it out in 1 hour after watching this video or before midnight, whatever that is, and or tell me that, sir, I have filled the form. Now, if you really need help with the paid courses, so we have paid courses also. I'm not saying you need this. I mean, you can get free videos that we make at Vedantu Olympiad School, but there's a free course that we have here. You can purchase that. So we are in the fifth module. You can, if you buy the fifth module here, which is covering the alternating current, this is what we started 2 days back. No, we started this yesterday. So first session of module 5 started yesterday. So forget these dates. These are based on the course here. But if you enroll for this, it's only 2,500 rupees for this course plus 10% discount. So 2,250. You will get all the free recordings of others. So you can get all these recordings. So you'll get entire module that you can watch. So you pay for this fifth module right now, but we'll give you as a gift all the other module recordings for free. So you can get that, right? So that's it. And then if you are in 11th grade or 10th grade or maybe ninth grade, so what you can do is you can enroll for this one. So where is it? Full Physics Mastery 2025. So what you do is you fill out the form today, enroll for this course. All these links are in the comment, sorry, description there. We are currently in module 2 here. You'll get module 1 for free. And this is targeted for 2025 NSCP. But for the next 2.5 months, you learn work, energy, power, and gravitation with this, attempt those questions at least, and plus anything else that you have already studied. Then we go slow and steady and we conquer the NSEP 2025. So that's another choice for a longer run, actually. So if you're in 11th grade, 10th grade, or even 9th grade, I would encourage you to buy this, because if you're in 12th now, there's no other chance. But in 11th, you can give next year, 10th next year, 9th next year will be your first chance. So I'll show you how you can do that. So basically, you go to Vedantu.com, you go to courses here. Then over here, you will see Olympiad. See, you see Olympiad there. Click on Olympiad. Then here, you will see, if you scroll down, Full Physics Mastery modules 2, 3, 4, 5. with module 1 of recording. First की recording है 2 3 4 5 are live. And then full 12th grade syllabus. This is for 12th grade syllabus for this year. This is for next year. You purchase any of those. So by let's say this, and then you get the price here 10,000 rupees. You say view all offers. By the way, MV set is just around the corner. Don't forget that. So view all offers. You type here BS Pro, BS Pro 1. BS Pro 1. Actually, you don't even have to do this, but anyways, if you apply, you can see the discount there. But even without that, you can click on the links below. You will get all those coupon codes anyways. No, it's already applied into that. Okay. Any prerequisites for these courses? Yes, there definitely are. So there is a prerequisite for the willingness to learn, commitment to hard work, and your Josh, obviously. Nothing else is required. This is required. This is the prerequisite. Now we have been getting students who have got gold through Shah, and then silver and a lot of medals. I mean, if I keep talking about medals, it's going to be a very long video. So keep up the high Josh, students. I'll come up with more videos. By the way, PYQ series has already started. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 4 p.m. Bhavdeep sir PYQ. Remember that. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, every week. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 4 p.m. Previous year questions on Vedantu Olympiad School. Bhavdeep sir. Okay, thank you, Bachu. Take keep up the high Josh. I will see you soon. Bye bye.